स्क्रब्स हैं, लोशंस हैं, द सीरम्स, सो उसके नीचे की परत आप देखोगे वो भी प्लास्टिक से कवर्ड होता है. जितने मर्जी आप प्रोडक्ट्स इस्तेमाल कर लीजिए, इट विल not have that impact as quick as you are expecting.
Hello and welcome back to Inside Your Skin podcast, where we discuss the good and the bad for your skin, hair and body. और आज हमारे साथ हैं न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट एक्सपर्ट कनिका मल्होत्रा, and we are discussing how boiling the water can help you remove microplastics from it, and how mangoes are one of the richest source of vitamin C and so much more. So welcome Kanika.
Thank you Vaishnavi.
So Kanika, as we were discussing right before the shoot, like how microplastics are the silent threat to the environment and to our bodies as well. So would you like to shed some light on the same, ताकि हमारे ऑडियंस को इसकी सीरियसनेस और बेटर तरीके से पता चल पाए.
So in my daily practice, because I am a subject matter expert, I deal with chronic disease issues in my day in day out. I see a lot of skin concerns coming up to me, and due to these skin concerns, there is a lot of gut microbiome disbalance that I see in people. There are a lot of organ related issues that I see in people. There are a lot of legit researches by bodies like NCBI and American Heart Association as well, wherein NCBI suggests that it is the microplastics are entering human bodies now pretty fast, and the AHA research says that a lot of strokes and heart attacks are happening due to microplastics as well, because the buildup is close to 90% when we talk about the blockage in the brain, that is the stroke, or there is a blockage in the heart, or issues like infertility and things like indigestion and things like that. So not only air, not only water, so we go beyond environment, topical applications, fruit, vegetables, air, water. So a lot of microplastics are found in these as well.
Wait a minute, air and water? I mean, that is something unavoidable. Like खाने पीने में तो we can still make alterations, but air and water, how do we control that?
So air and water, basically it's your environment. अगर आप proper ventilation रखते हैं, अगर आप जो फैब्रिक का सिलेक्शन रखते हैं वो सिंथेटिक की बजाय अगर वो कॉटन या हेम्प या लिनन इस तरह का होता है, एंड बेसिक्स इफ़ यू आर कीपिंग लाइक द क्लीनिंग मटेरियल्स दैट यू यूज़ एट योर होम, जो आपके डिसइंफेक्टेंट्स हैं, ट्राई एंड स्टिक टू द ऑर्गेनिक वंस. व्हेन यू शॉप योर ग्रोसरीज, वॉश योर वेजिटेबल्स एंड फ्रूट्स विद अ प्लांट बेस्ड क्लेंजर. आजकल बहुत सारे ब्रांड्स हैं हु आर वर्किंग इन दिस area and direction, wherein they are offering organic cleansers which are chemical free, which are microplastics free as well. So wash it carefully, do a proper grocery shopping as well. So while we come to the food part later, but when it comes to air and soil and the environment and water, so these are some of the basic things. Basic things like boiling the water can reduce the microplastic consumption to a very larger extent. So if you do small lifestyle practices in your household, people will also start learning from you. The kids look up to you. They will also start learning what a sustainable living is and how the plastic consumption can be reduced to a greater extent. If I talk about, क्योंकि हम घर की बात कर रहे हैं, प्लास्टिक का कंजम्पशन, वो जो आप एक्यूमुलेट कर लेते हो इतने सारे प्लास्टिक के पॉली बैग्स, try not to use that. Switch to cloth based solutions which you can reuse, you can wash and you can reuse. Environment पे भी कम असर पड़ेगा, और आप भी प्लास्टिक कंजम्पशन से you will also be safeguarding your own home environment.
So जैसे कि आप बता रहे हो कि फूड में भी it's like that, but I would want to understand a little better कि हम इसको और किस तरीके से कर सकते हैं, because let's just agree that water and food, our life actually depends on it.
Right. So basic things, you can avoid the plastics through various things. First and foremost, bottled पानी पीना बंद कर दीजिए. वो जो 10 रुपये 20 रुपये का बॉटल, आप कहीं पे भी वेकेशन पे जा रहे हैं या पानी कैरी कर रहे हैं, या रीयूजेबल आपके जो, आई सी अ लॉट ऑफ when people are going to gym or carrying their water, because hydration is very important. It's in these days So since hydration is very important, stop using the plastic bottles, whether it is one time use or reusable. Second is stop using those plastic chopping boards. Switch to ones which are wooden based, for that matter. Third thing that you can avoid is your kitchen sponges. दे आर वेरी सिंथेटिकली मेड. जब आप उससे बर्तन धो रहे हैं, या जो डिश वॉशर है आपका फेवरेट ग्रीन बार दैट यू यूज़, सो उसके नीचे की परत आप देखोगे वो भी प्लास्टिक से कवर्ड होता है, सो दैट इट स्टेज फॉर लॉन्ग और वो ज़्यादा जल्दी मेल्ट ना हो. सो प्लास्टिक्स आर एवरीवेयर. दीज आर फ्यू थिंग्स दैट यू कैन implement. Now coming to food, try and stick to organic fruits and vegetables as much as you can. आप जितना कलरफुल अपने खाने के रूटीन को बना लेंगे, उतना आप माइक्रोप्लास्टिक्स का जो टॉक्सिन्स है, यू विल आइदर स्वेट इट आउट और यू विल पूप इट आउट. सो यू नीड टू इंक्रीज द कंजम्पशन ऑफ नेचुरल fruits and vegetables. I always say fruit is the best fast food. उसको पकाना नहीं है, उसको कुछ नहीं करना है, उठाना है और खाना है. सो दैट इज़ द एक्चुअल फास्ट फूड एज़ कम्पेयर टू द जंक दैट वी डू. हम प्लास्टिक के पैकेट से खा रहे होते हैं. स्टॉप डूइंग दैट. कैंड फूड हम खा रहे होते हैं. सो स्टॉप यूजिंग दोज प्रोसेस्ड एंड कैंड फूड आइटम्स. प्लास्टिक के बैग से निकाल के खाना बंद करें. Try and carry your fresh food as much as you can. Organic fruit, order, demand, start demanding for organic. As a consumer, जब तक आप डिमांड नहीं करेंगे ऑर्गेनिक फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स की, ऑर्गेनिक खाने की, straight away from the soil, nobody is going to, give you what you are. You need to voice it out. So start voicing things out. Start demanding. Food labels पढ़िए. If it is Greek and German for you, आपको ही समझ में नहीं आ रहा, आप खुद सोचें कि बॉडी को कैसे समझ में आएगा. सो रीड द लेबल्स. कुछ भी आप ले रहे हैं, कुछ भी घर के लिए ख़रीद रहे हैं, चाहे आप खाना ख़रीद रहे हैं अपने लिए, डू अ स्मार्ट ग्रोसरी शॉपिंग एंड स्लोली आप देखेंगे इट विल स्टार्ट बिल्डिंग एज अ हैबिट, एंड हैबिट्स दैट आर सस्टेनेबल, बेटर फॉर यू, बेटर फॉर योर फैमिली, बेटर फॉर योर एनवायरनमेंट.
That was insightful. But कनिका, क्या इतना मॉडिफिकेशन काफ़ी रहेगा? I just actually want to understand, like, how big of a role do topical products actually play with messing up with your skin microbiome, or let's say gut health?
So Vaishnavi, skin and your gut both are interconnected. When we talk about skin, your face itself gives you a lot of signals. If the breakouts are happening in between your eyebrows, if it is happening at the temple of your face, your gut microbiome has short gone for a toss. And you will see a lot of bowel movements that are not consistent. You might have to clear your stomach once or twice or maybe thrice a day. I keep seeing things like that. And your skin, you need to understand that your skin is the largest organ of your human body. You are actually living in your skin. So you need to take care of that, and it gives you signals every now and then. If it is on the upper cheek, if it is on the chin, you are short bound to have hormonal disruptions. So जितने भी आप topical applications बोल रहे हैं, चाहे वो creams हैं, scrubs हैं, lotions हैं, the serums that you see nowadays in the market, so all this have an impact on your hormones, on your skin. They enter through your skin और आपका skin microbiome gets disrupted. So continuously अगर आप एक harsh scrub use कर रहे हो, आपकी जो layer है आप उसको you are disrupting that. आप उसको हिला रहे हो. तो जो आपकी natural layer है जो prevent करती है to all those harmful bacteria or all those harmful substances that you have this exposure to, you are actually disrupting your skin microbiome. So not really enough. You need to take care. You need to deep dive when it comes to your skin.
So how do you think lapping is solving the problem?
I think very strategically done and innovatively done. You guys are using the ingredients which are French ingredients. I saw Kakadu plum, I saw Gotu Bola and things like that, and these ingredients are very smartly, innovatively procured, extracted, very intelligently incorporated in your products in the right amounts, which is very important. and I'm really happy to see that this initiative that you are taking to educate people so that they can take their own conscious, mindful call when it comes to beauty products which they use day in and day out in their lives. Genuineness, authenticity, I think that is what will take you ahead. And yeah, happy to associate with such a brand who is trying to be a little bold in their communication, educating people on microplastics, the side effects, the repercussions of living in a microplastic world that we are living in. So yeah, like the consumer is a lion, and वो कहते हैं ना छोटा सा चूहा काफ़ी है उस जाल को काटने के लिए. Might sound a little filmy here, but yeah, you are the mouse, small but powerful. I think that is what will take you ahead in the long term.
So Kanika, when we speak about skin microbiome, how our diet and lifestyle habits have a negative impact?
So when we talk about skin, it does have a lifestyle habits do have a negative impact. अगर आपका lifestyle, आपकी habits ठीक नहीं है, lifestyle choices ठीक नहीं है, nothing is gonna work. आप जितना मर्जी आप topical applications आप लगा लीजिए. So let me just elaborate a little on this heavy jargon called skin microbiome. Consider, just imagine this as your skin as a giant garden for that matter. उस garden के अंदर बैक्टीरियाज भी हैं, उसमें फंजाई भी है, उसमें वायरसेस भी हैं, छोटे छोटे माइक्रोब्स हैं जो वहाँ पर हैं. एंड दीज आर गार्डिंग योर स्किन लेयर. जो आपकी जो स्किन है उसके ऊपर ये प्रेजेंट होते हैं. दे आर फ्रेंडली बींग्स, फ्रेंडली पीपल जो ऐसे जो बाहर आपके जितने भी आपके ये माइक्रोप्लास्टिक्स या जितने भी हार्मफुल हार्श सब्सटेंसेस हैं वो अंदर जाने से रोक रहे हैं. सो जब आप इन पर इस तरह से कुछ भी कोई भी अगर अंदर आपके गट में प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है, या इफ़ यू हैव थिंग्स लाइक डार्क सर्कल्स और पफी आइज और ब्रेकआउट्स, you need to fix your lifestyle habits, you need to fix your internal system, then it will show on the face. So जब तक आपका लाइफस्टाइल ठीक नहीं होगा, आप जितने मर्जी आप प्रोडक्ट्स इस्तेमाल कर लीजिए, it will not have that impact as quick as you are expecting it to be. So take care of your, this will take care of your inflammation and healing. जो आजकल लोग बोलते हैं इन्फ्लेमेशन, एंटी इन्फ्लेमेटरी न्यूट्रिशन एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स, दैट इज़ एक्चुअली ट्रू. यू नीड टू लुक इनसाइड फर्स्ट, then it will show on your skin.
So what would be your go-to nutrients, या फिर हम ऐसा क्या रूटीन में डाइटरी और लाइफस्टाइल चेंजेस ला सकते हैं जिसकी वजह से हमारा गट हेल्थ और हमारा स्किन माइक्रोबायोम दोनों ही वेल मेंटेन रहे?
राइट. तो देखो, वैसे तो सबको ही अच्छा डाइट, क्लीन डाइट, everybody should eat right in a sustainable way. When it comes to micronutrients and macronutrients, so macronutrients सब लोग बात करते हैं, आप carbs कम करिए या सही carbs खाइए, load up on the proteins, have good fats. But जब हम micronutrients की बात करते हैं, and when it comes to skin, hair, nails, micronutrients play a very important part. So just taking a step back, skin is a very personal thing to have. Your skin is different, my skin is different. You need to work very closely with a qualified healthcare professional or a dietitian to actually identify what works best for you, where the lacking points are. So get a proper nutrition assessment done. Get your biochemical parameters, blood work tested, checked, and then it comes to the clinical parameters जो आपका hair का health है, skin का health है, nails का health है. So ये सब चीज़ें जब आप करते हैं, so you deep dive yourself कि कहाँ पर कमी है. And once those blood tests are up and there, once the person knows about your lifestyle, your dietary routine, your food habits, they can suggest which micronutrients you specifically need. क्या आयरन डेफिशिएंसी है, आपको आयरन ज़्यादा चाहिए, या आपको सेलेनियम की रिक्वायरमेंट है बिकॉज देयर इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ इन्फ्लेमेशन दैट इज़ हैपनिंग. सेलेनियम रिच प्रोडक्ट्स विल, सेलेनियम रिच फूड सोर्सेज विल reduce that. or you need more vitamin C, or you need more small things like manganese, magnesium, or small amounts of copper to take care of that. So all these things. So micronutrients play a very important part when it comes to skin microbiome and gut microbiome. इनके combination के साथ if need be आप nutraceuticals consider कर सकते हैं. So nutraceuticals मतलब things which come from natural food sources, but they are in a capsule form so that it is easy to consume. They are in a bioavailable form. So अगर कोई vitamin C का supplementation है which is great for your skin and orally it will make a difference and it will fix your internal gut health and everything, go for it. But always take these things under the supervision of a qualified healthcare professional so that you know what you are consuming. As we already mentioned, read your labels carefully. Read the labels of all the products that you're eating, even if it is nutraceuticals. तो चाहे वो macronutrients हैं, micronutrients हैं या nutraceuticals हैं, एक अच्छा blend लें, get yourself assessed, figure out what is best for you. Get it personalized, get it customized, and I think with good lifestyle habits, you can balance out your gut and your skin microbiome together.
So, should we rely solely on oral medications, or topical medication can also be helpful?
So, when it comes to healthy lifestyle, of course, you need to have a clean diet, or you need to eat clean. A clean nutrition is very important. When it comes to your oral medications, आपको एक सर्टन अमाउंट, लाइक हमने न्यूट्रास्यूटिकल भी मेंशन किया, एक सर्टन न्यूट्रिएंट या एक सर्टन सब्सटेंस आपको एक कंट्रोल्ड रिकमेंडेड अमाउंट्स में मिल रहा है. दैट इज़ ब्रिजिंग योर गैप ऑफ न्यूट्रिएंट्स. बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू टॉपिकल एप्लीकेशंस, you need to be aware, you need to read the label that it is clean, it is not synthetic. जितना natural से natural ingredients हो, जितने कम ingredients हो, अच्छे ingredients हो, उतना अच्छा product है. जितनी plethora list होगी आपकी, उतना adulterated, उतना artificial product है. So natural हो product, synthetic ना हो, microplastic free हो product. Scan the product again for the microplastics, read the labels, I'm saying again and again. And then also because जब वो product में microplastic आपका होगा ना, so it will clog the pores. जो हम skin microbiome की बात कर रहे थे कि वो एक natural layer है, अगर वही clog हो जाएगी, it will clog your pores and it will be like a layer of plastics on your skin. So a blended approach is what is required. So with the oral medication, of course your diet and all these things matter.
So, speaking about microplastic-free topical products, Laping is actually boastful about bringing an entire range of such products. And I would really appreciate if you could just give this vitamin C sunscreen a try.
Sure. So, this has SPF 50 PA++++. Let's see how the thickness goes. We'll come to that. It has Kakadu plum, which we spoke. It has blueberry. It has raspberry, white haldi as well. And germ extracts. It has chia seeds. This has carrot seed oil, licorice extracts as well, I think, which is a great combination. So it will help with the reducing the signs of aging, dark spots, actually whitening and brightening the skin, and a little bit on the collagen production also as well. So great list there, a clean one, and of course it is microplastic free. I would like to just check the consistency and the texture. So since it says 50++, so yeah, taking some time to absorb. So I think a little work will go there, but smells also nice. So yeah, I think overall a good one, Vaishnavi.
So this vitamin C sunscreen has got SPF 50, PA++++, and it has also got Kakadu plum, gotu kola, raspberry extract and white haldi that actually helps protect your skin from sun damage, UV rays, all while keeping your skin hydrated, brighten, and also boost collagen production. So basically, this is not an ordinary sunscreen. It is the vitamin C powerhouse because it has 100 times more powerful vitamin C found in Kakadu plum, surpassing the ordinary levels of vitamin C found in lemons and oranges. So Kanika, would it be correct if I say you keep lemons and oranges for your diet and for your skin, go for Kakadu Plum. So moving on, could you please let us know what could be the possible side effect of microplastic free products?
Right. So possible side effects of microplastic free products would be usually when we talk about these products, we are conditioned in a way कि अगर आपका लोशन है या मॉइस्चराइज़र है वो थिक ही होगा, अगर सीरम है तो आपका इट विल बी अ फ्लोई लिक्विडी टेक्सचर, बट दैट इज़ नॉट द केस एक्चुअली. सो इट कैन बी बिल्ट इन डिफरेंटली. काफ़ी टेक्नोलॉजी और इनोवेशंस हैव कम अप एंड द काइंड ऑफ इंग्रेडिएंट्स जनरली दैट आर बीइंग यूज्ड फॉर दीज माइक्रोप्लास्टिक फ्री प्रोडक्ट्स. सो एक थोड़ा सा हेजिटेंस आ सकता है फ्रॉम द इंडियन कंज्यूमर बिकॉज दे हैव बीन बिहेविंग इन अ सर्टन वे. बट जो कंज्यूमर का बिहेवियर है, पहले ये लग सकता है उन्हें कि ये काम नहीं करेगा, जिसको हम फर्स्ट नेगेटिव अप्रोच भी बोलते हैं, दैट द रिएक्शन और द रिस्पॉन्स दैट वुड कम कि ये शायद काम ना करे बिकॉज इट इज़ बिल्ड डिफरेंटली. आई थिंक वो एक चीज़ है जो वी माइट फेस. अदर देन दैट आई डोंट सी एनी अदर particular consequence.
So yes, I would agree to this thing, but what should we as a consumer be doing to understand the difference between what is right and what is wrong?
Right. So read the labels, as we are continuously saying in this segment that read the labels, क्योंकि बहुत important है. एक होता है awareness कि मुझे पता है ठीक है माइक्रो प्लास्टिक्स हैं, बट आई नीड टू डाइव इन डीप कि वो किस तरह का पॉलीमर है, पॉलीइथाइलिन है, कार्बोमर है या एक्रेलेट है, किस तरह का माइक्रो प्लास्टिक है, उसके क्या इफ़ेक्ट्स हो सकते हैं. बिकॉज डे इन डे आउट आई कीप सीइंग एडवर्स इफ़ेक्ट्स ऑफ दीज. सो वेदर इट इज़ इनफर्टिलिटी, वेदर इट इज़ रिड्यूस्ड sperm count, which people are not aware that it can go to that organ level, and it is very heartbreaking to see the consequences that people are facing, a shift in your gut microbiome. So all these things, अगर आप ज़्यादा aware हैं माइक्रोप्लास्टिक्स को लेकर के, so आप ज़्यादा अगर आपने पढ़ा, उनको समझा, when you are more and you educate 5 more people only ahead, I think that should solve problem a lot. And one of another things is knowing your allergies and intolerances when it comes to food. So अगर एक पर्टिकुलर फूड आइटम से आपको अगर एलर्जी है तो टॉपिकल स्किन प्रोडक्ट्स यूज़ करने से कुछ नहीं होगा टिल द टाइम यू address the root cause of that particular allergy, food allergy or food intolerance.
I mean, natural ingredients से कैसे किसी का नुकसान हो सकता है?
So milk is a natural thing. आपको उससे भी नुकसान हो सकता है अगर your body has evolved over the years, your metabolism has evolved over the years, your gut microbiome has evolved over the years with the kind of exposure that we have due to these microplastics. So milk जैसी चीज़ से भी एलर्जी हो सकती है अगर वो, या इंटॉलरेंस हो सकती है. बोथ आर डिफरेंट थिंग्स, बट इंटॉलरेंस या एलर्जी हो सकती है. अब अगर बॉडी एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर रही है नेचुरल मिल्क जैसी चीज़, सो वो नहीं कर रही है, तो आप कुछ भी ऊपर टॉपिकल लगा लें, इफ़ इट इज़ नॉट एक्सेप्टिंग, इट इज़ नॉट एक्सेप्टिंग.
Milk से allergy? I mean, it is something that our parents have forcefully made a part of our lifestyle.
Yes, so I have myself also been a part of this thing wherein my mother ensured I take 2 glasses of milk in the entire day, morning and evening. But तब उस लेवल का adulteration नहीं था वैष्णवी. The kind of hormonal injectables the animals are being injected, or the kind of adulteration of the milk that is happening in nowadays, ये सब चीज़ें तब नहीं होती थी. The milk was available to us in its purest form. अब जब हम ये hormonal treated milk या हम adulterated milk consume करते हैं, it leads to other problems also. It will disturb your gut, it will disturb your skin, it will disturb your digestibility, it will have adverse effects on your hormones. I see a lot of ladies coming up with a lot of hormonal imbalance, a lot of PCOD and thyroid issues keep cropping up. So which is why a simple thing like milk is not favorably for everybody. It might suit for some if the source is pure, if the cows are grass fed for that matter, but majorly if they are being being treated with hormonal injections and things, I don't think it's a good idea to consume milk.
Ouch! I mean, as a marketing person, मुझे यहाँ थोड़ा सा दर्द हुआ. But fact remains fact, and I think that is the gist of our series. Speak about the fact. So never mind. Moving on. हम शायद थोड़ा भावनाओं में बह गए हैं. So Kanika, why do you think it is important now more than ever to switch to microplastic-free products?
See, it is more important than ever to switch to microplastic-free products because it causes skin reactions, skin allergies, skin disruptions, hormonal disruptions for that matter. So, which is why it is very important for us to switch to microplastic-free products. Not just that, जब हम ये microplastics को rinse करते हैं, they go to the environment only. So जो आपका food chain है, it is rotating and it comes back to us also because वो आपने धोया, वो environment में गया, वो again it goes to the soil, it again goes to the blood streams as well. So it is again coming back. So you need to fix your diet for that matter to have this microplastic free approach, क्योंकि आप सिर्फ स्किन केयर पे काम करोगे तो काम नहीं करेगा. You need to fix your diet and nutrition in the most appropriate way.
So yeah, अब ना डाइट सुनते सुनते ना मुझे थोड़ी सी क्यूरियोसिटी हो रही है कि हाउ कैन डाइट हेल्प यू.
See, nutrition and diet is the driving fuel. आप अगर गाड़ी में सही पेट्रोल नहीं डालोगे तो गाड़ी नहीं चलेगी. So that is the driving fuel, and the right food for the right medical condition at the right time in the right quantity is what is needed. Eating seasonal is very important. Go local. जैसे हमने काफ़ी बार सुना भी है, vocal for local. So go local in your consumption. Stick to seasonal food items, although there are a lot of food items that are available round the clock all 12 months. So try and stick to the मौसम का सब्जी and फल as much as you can, and have a rainbow approach in your food. If you eat all the colors of the rainbow, your food, what thali, your Indian thali would be more colorful, and the more colorful it is, the more antioxidants you are uptaking. So go be seasonal, eat local, and eat color as much as you can. So when we talk about the skin microbiome also, you need to eat seasonal and local, like I said. So you should include a lot of seasonal fruits and vegetables, of course. Like mango is there, one of the richest sources of vitamin C. If it is winters, amla and guavas are the richest source of vitamin C. So all these things, so that it is not only good for your internal system, but it also shows and it is great for your skin microbiome.
So we are at my favorite segment of this podcast, Fact or Cap. It is basically a rapid fire round where I'll be asking you few questions and you have to be very quick with your answers.
All right, okay, let's do it.
Boiling water to remove microplastics, fact or cap?
It is a fact. When you boil the water, you can remove the microplastics in a much more deeper way. So it is a fact.
Oral product assimilate faster than topical products, fact or cap?
It is a fact, because when you ingest the oral products, they distribute in your body at a cellular level, at a gut level, and your topical products take a little time. So yeah, it's a fact.
Knowing the definition of microplastic is enough, fact or cap?
Cap. Just knowing the definition is not enough. You need to deep dive and see whether it has polymers, it has carbomers, it has polyethylene or any other sort of microplastic there. So you need to scan it well and read the labels well.
Oranges and lemons are the only source of vitamin C, fact or cap?
It's a cap. So you have Kakadu plum, you have amlas, you have guavas, which are the richest source of vitamin C.
You can apply 10% of vitamin C daily on your skin, fact or cap?
It is a fact. It is a very permissible and recommended limit that you can apply. So go ahead with it. It's a fact.
Skin microbiome and gut health have no relation, fact or cap?
It is a cap. It has a direct relation. What you ingest, what you eat ultimately reflects on your skin.
Okay, that was intense. So I think our audience would be still interested in knowing how from boiling the water we can actually remove microplastics from the water at least.
Yeah, so this is not something new. कुछ अनोखा नहीं है इसके अंदर. It is a very scientifically proven thing. Actually in Jainism there is a practice called Parva Paryushan. wherein they are fasting, they are giving their bodies rest, they are letting go of all the impurities and everything, and when they break the fast, they break the fast only with boiled and cooled water. So it is at that level. So of course it has been into practice for years and years. It is just कि आजकल convenience है, RO filters हैं, everything is there. So कहीं ना कहीं we just due to that convenience we leave that. But when it comes to boiling the water to remove the microplastics, it is the most basic way to reduce the intensity of microplastics in the water by boiling it. You can also check the description link for the scientific proof.
So Kanika, thank you so much for coming and joining us today and helping us understand skin microbiome, gut health, and how microplastic can actually disrupt the entire mechanism. So moving up next, we have two face scrubs with us. One is our vitamin C face scrub and the another one is regular face scrub. So I actually would want you to try both of them and tell us what is the visible results that you can see.
All right, let me just put the usual available one first. So on the right I have the La Pink one, and with another finger I'm spreading the one. So yeah, I can see the difference, as in usually the beads of any normal scrub are really thick, hard. You can actually feel it on your skin. One of the reasons why I have stopped using scrubs. So this one feels harsh, the one on the left, which is usually available in the market, and this one doesn't. So the texture wise, I feel this is more smoother and this is more thick.
So Kanika, thank you so much for coming and joining us today and helping us understand skin microbiome, gut health, and how microplastic can actually disrupt the entire mechanism.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. It was indeed lovely speaking with you. Thank you.
So guys, that was it for today. So today we learned about skin microbiome, gut health, and how both of them are interrelated to each other, and how the consumption of microplastic through various sources that we do, let's say through our food, through our water, or the air we breathe, or for that matter the kind of fabrics that we wear, or let's say the skincare that we apply, how they could also actually lead into disrupting our mechanism. So guys, if you found this video helpful, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such informational videos.